We're gonna try this again. My microphone wasn't plugged in. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're in a new location. As you can see, we've transported to my kitchen. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I moved into this apartment in September, and my biggest fear was cooking for myself. I don't know, I just never done it before, so yeah, I was a little bit nervy about that. But good news, much to my dismay, this kitchen and I have become one. I've been finding some things that I absolutely love to cook for myself. So today I'm gonna be sharing with you guys a couple of my favorite go-to recipes, and you don't have to be Chef Boyardee to cook them. Also, if you guys are not already subscribed to this channel, be sure to hit subscribe down below. And we're about to hit 200,000 subscribers, which is really cool. So let's get started. The first thing that we're gonna be making is chia seed pudding. I found this recipe on Pinterest. That's where I get most of my recipes. I kind of like end up modifying the recipes that I find, so you can too. If you don't have all the ingredients, you can still make it work. I'll link the recipe that inspired this down below. The stuff is really good, and I essentially make this for 3 days because I just triple the recipe. I'm very excited because I just went to Michael's and I got these little mason jars to put this in. Before, I was just putting them in cups and using saran wrap. I literally hate that stuff so much, so this is quite the upgrade. Sorry, I'm distracted. It's pouring down rain outside. Kind of feeling bad for all the students who have to walk home right now. I'm just gonna rinse these out really quick because sanitary reasons. Okay, cool. You do need a blender for this, but I just have a magic bullet, and that's what we're gonna use. We have our magic bullet. You really only need the 3 ingredients. I have vanilla, almond milk. I get the vanilla kind, but you can really get any kind. The chia seeds, and these babies are honestly way too expensive. Whole Foods kind of trying to scam me out. You potentially could find them cheaper elsewhere, but this bag is huge. You do get the bang for your buck. And then I am using berries. Today I have strawberries, but I've also used raspberries or literally whatever berries I have on hand. I'm tripling this recipe so I can make 3 different little mason jars and have breakfast for 3 days in a row, because if you're gonna make it, you're gonna make it. But you'll see how fast this is. It's literally so easy. For each little mason jar, you put half a cup of liquid in. Pray to God I don't spill. I'm not Martha Stewart over here, so we're just trying our best. Okay, because I'm tripling the recipe, instead of just using 2 tablespoons per pudding, I'm gonna do 6. This can be done in a magic bullet, but the glass is already getting quite full. However, we will persevere. You're just adding some strawberries with it. And because the magic bullet isn't that magical, I'm gonna be cutting my strawberries up a little bit smaller. This is also a great way to use a fruit that has kind of, I don't wanna say gone bad, but you know what I mean? Like kind of the mushy stuff that you would never voluntarily eat. This is what this thing should look like. We just top it off with the lid. Hope to God it doesn't spill over. Okay, so obviously this will be blended pretty fast and you don't need to overdo it. So I do like a nice little 30 seconds and I pulsate it. Cool, now for the fun part, we get to bottle these up. So hopefully this fits in the mason jars because I opted on purchasing the smaller ones. Okay, I couldn't have asked for that to work any better. Now we have completed this and we just put these puppies in the fridge overnight. Next morning, you just wake up and you're ready to go. You have your chia seed pudding. Okay, next on our agenda, we're going to meal prep a lunch dish that I can have throughout the week. I personally love quinoa and I think it's really filling and really good. And I found this recipe online on Pinterest, honestly. So we're gonna make this and then meal prep this for the week as well. Also, I promise this video is gonna have some actual cooking. I'm just doing like the lunch items first, so hang tight. Step 1 is to rinse the quinoa because it's actually covered in this coating that apparently isn't very appetizing. I'm making 5 servings, which kind of seems like a lot, but I don't know. I like to eat it as a meal. So anyway, we're gonna use a cup of quinoa. A cup is kind of a lot. I'll give some to Taylor. Okay, also the way that I'm doing this is I have like a little strainer here, but I also have a bowl underneath because, yeah, I'm not trying to lose my quinoa. Okay, we're now ready to cook our quinoa. I just put some olive oil in this saucepan. We are gonna put our garlic in here. I will say one tool that has absolutely changed my life completely is garlic press right here. This thing is absolutely amazing. My mom surprised me with this because I must have mentioned that I, cook a lot with garlic and I hate how my fingers smell like garlic all the time from mincing it. So she got me this garlic press. I'm really, really impressed with it. If you want to be garlic press twins, mine's by the Pampered Chef. So you're gonna put this over medium heat, saute this garlic until it's fragrant. And meanwhile, you're gonna need a cup and 3/4 of water or a vegetable broth, which I do not have, but I do have water. I'm waiting till it's fragrant. While this is cooking, we can start our veggies. I'm gonna choose to tackle the red pepper first. It says 1 whole red pepper chopped. Obviously, you can do this to your preference. Assuming this is gonna make a lot of quinoa, so I'm preparing myself. Also, please don't come at me with my chopping skills. I am really bad at chopping. Oh, yes, my garlic is becoming fragrant. It's quite the party in here. Everyone's in here now. Hi. We're cooking. We're cooking. I need to drain my black beans. Oh no, you guys are in the way. I can't open my drawer. Our quinoa is now ready. The next step is to combine all of our ingredients. I definitely should have chosen a bigger bowl. So I transfer bowls now. We can make it work. Okay, I should have used a bigger bowl. Before I show you guys my favorite dinner that I like to make, I'm gonna be showing you guys one more like lunchy snack type of option that I make a ton and I get a lot of questions about on my Instagram, and that is how I make my avocado toast. I've gone to a lot of coffee shops where the avocado toast costs $6, and I finally have mastered how to make it myself and yeah, save some money. The first thing that you need for my gourmet avocado toast, I make avocado toast different ways, but this is like one method that is kind of like how the coffee shops do it. You gotta get good bread. Now, I've learned the hard way the bread will go bad, and so this is the secret to keeping bread good. You freeze the bread. I buy a ciabatta roll from Whole Foods and then I slice it up, and then I take the slices and I freeze them. All you have to do then when you want your avocado toast is get your bread. Try not to spill the crumbs everywhere like I did. You put it on a plate and you heat it in the microwave for 30 seconds to defrost it. Okay, microwave is really annoying, I'm sorry. It has to beep 3 times. Okay, then we come over here to our toaster, take our ciabatta roll, toss it in the toaster. And while you're waiting for this toast, you can get your avocado. And I literally went to the store just for you guys because I bought a bag of avocados. But none of the avocados at Trader Joe's were ripe because all the college students were picking over the avocados. I had to go to Whole Foods and get one. So we officially have all of our ingredients. Basically, step 1 is to cover the base of the bread with some cream cheese. You could also use like pesto if you wanted on top of the cream cheese. Next layer is the sliced avocado. Then we cut up our roasted red peppers. These are super cheap. I think this whole can cost me like $2.50 from Target. Then you drizzle on this balsamic glaze. You can buy this like almost anywhere. I got this at Whole Foods. This is kind of an investment, but literally I've been using this for a long time and I've only gone this far down. I'm sure you've heard many other people talk about this, but this everything but the bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's is good. I'm not like obsessed with it, how some people are, so I go light on the everything but the bagel seasoning. So let's get started. We're gonna time lapse this. I'm gonna put it together and you can see the masterpiece. Basically, let me just focus on the avocado here. It's dripping. Yeah, that's what I do to make my toast, and obviously add your own variation. Let me know how you make your avocado toast down below because I love trying new recipes. And I'll be back in about 1 second to cook dinner. It's my favorite dinner, so stay tuned. It's 7:37. I'm gonna be making for you guys one of like my favorite dinners that makes me feel like I'm super bougie and not a college student, and it's really flavorful and really good. My friend Elle and her mom shared the recipe, and Elle and I actually always cook this together, but she's not here right now, so I'm gonna cook it. and basically we are making salmon, which sounds like very expensive. If you go to Whole Foods, you can find like a pretty reasonably priced piece of salmon. Like this is $5.50, and Elle and I usually split like a piece of salmon, but I'm probably just gonna save some for tomorrow. For 2 meals, it's a pretty good deal. I like leave a couple things out of the recipe just because I don't have it. The sauce that you put on the salmon is lemon juice, olive oil, butter, Dijon mustard, garlic. You can do cayenne pepper, but I don't have any. Salt, basil, dill, and capers. Like the main thing is capers. I preheated my oven to 350 degrees because I'm gonna bake it. I also always pair this dish with asparagus. Whatever other vegetables I have, it's usually mushrooms or cherry tomatoes. Oh, 4 garlic cloves. Well, that's up to your personal discretion. Honestly, what the heck, I have a lot of garlic. Let's do 4. YOLO. Take some olive oil. I'm just gonna eyeball this. Like, you can follow the recipe, but I feel like it turns out pretty good either way. Also, this sauce kind of makes a lot, like we pour the sauce over the veggies as well. And then we take our lemon. Now we have to do the mustard. We're gonna really test out my eyeballing abilities. Now we do pepper, salt, basil, dill, and capers. At this point, your sauce looks like this. Plop it in the dish. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. The salmon is ready to go. Now we put it in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. Timer time. At this point, you can start your veggies. You can also do a rice dish or something if you want to put the veggies over it. Right now, I'm gonna skip out on that because it's just me here having the meal and I'm not starving right now. All right, we have our finished meal here. The salmon is done. The asparagus is done. It doesn't look as good as it tastes, but trust me, it's really good. And then now I have leftovers for tomorrow. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed and got inspired to do some cooking of your own. At the end of the day, buying some ingredients, always having them on stock is so much cheaper than eating out. If you want to see more cooking videos, I have a ton of other things that I like to make. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you guys want more of these videos, we can do like a cooking with Kiara segment. I hope you have a wonderful week and yeah, make something new. Peace out.
Freezing outside, a little bit high on the feeling, can't see